Hey everyone, it's midnight for me, but I was just showering 5 minutes ago and I had an epiphany and I was like, I need to make this video now. So, as you all know, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is finally getting a remaster after years and years and years of people asking to get this game ported and Nintendo just kind of messing up. I mean, I guess it's subjective. I know some of you like Paper Jam out there, but for most fans would consider messing up the Mario and Luigi series, the Paper Mario series, and I mean, Mario RPG just got that one game, so I guess they didn't really mess up the series, but that did, that was a formula, I guess, that they kind of started with that game. That was kind of the prequel to everything. And as we know, 2 directs ago, right, we got Mario RPG. I made a video that got a decent amount of views. Thank you guys again. On what I felt the future was. And now that's kind of changed, honestly, with seeing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door getting a remake. I think I know what's going to happen next, and I'm really scared about it, so let's get into why. So as we know, the original Paper Mario did get put on NSO, right? You know what else got put on NSO? The original of the Mario and Luigi series, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Right? Mario RPG, I know it didn't get on SNES for NSO, but that makes sense because they were planning to remake it and they were like, where are we going to put that on? Now, having the first Paper Mario there makes sense if you're going to make Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door eventually, right? So because Superstar Saga is on NSO, I don't want to say that this is for sure going to happen. I would absolutely cry if it did happen and I'd lose my mind, but it also makes me scared and I'm going to get into why. But Partners in Time has never gotten a remake. And if we have these 2 RPG remakes, I don't think we're going to get an announcement right away because they probably want to see how these games do. But I think it's very possible that Partners in Time gets some sort of port or remake for the Switch as a means of seeing how the Mario and Luigi series is going to do. It is super unlikely, I know, but because of the whole NSO thing, I think it's possible. Now, this is what scares me, right? We have Mario RPG remake, right? We have Thousand Year Door remake. And as I mentioned before, I don't think they're going to remake the Mario and Luigi game right away if they're deciding to make it or put it out anytime soon. I think it's going to be more of a when the Switch is dying. And if that's the case, that's kind of a problem. Why? Because they did the same thing with the remake of Bowser's Inside Story. Now, I know you could argue it's different because they remade a DS game on the 3DS. Superstar Saga, it made sense because that was a Game Boy Advance game. Bowser's Inside Story, you know the story if you're following Alpha Dream. That was one of the big reasons they fell into bankruptcy because that was one of the worst remakes of all time, depending on how you look at it. It had updated graphics, but then again, why remake that game if it's already playable? It's mostly because it's the best-selling game in the franchise, so they thought it would do better, and because it was such a popular game, but it didn't do well, so that probably made Nintendo think that people didn't like the Mario and Luigi series, sadly, and wouldn't want to remake, and why make a remake? I think they will, but I'm afraid they're gonna mess it up again. They're gonna do it when the Switch is dying, and because Mario and Luigi series has such a cult following, not enough people are gonna be there to just play it and make sure that, make sure it sells well. Mario RPG, we have some time before that. We haven't seen the next console. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, definitely. I would argue that those 2 games, or at least Thousand Year Door is the most popular out of all of them, but I would argue that those 2 games are going to do better than if a Mario and Luigi game were to get remastered. Unfortunately, Bowser's Inside Story, if you've watched this channel, you know is my favorite game of all time, and I love that series so much, the Mario and Luigi series. I want it to come back, but I'm scared that they're gonna make a remake. Finally, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the happiest I have ever been in years. That makes me sound super sad, but that's the truth, and it's not gonna sell well, and that's what I'm scared of. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that my theory of what's going to happen is going to happen, or do you think that if they do announce it, if they even are going to announce it, do you think they're going to announce it? And do you think that they're going to do it at the end of the Switch's life cycle? Like, I know we're close to the end, apparently, but even further, and no one's going to pay attention? Or do you think they're going to announce it for this next system, or that it's going to be announced at the end, but do so well that people start paying attention? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys all have a great day. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. I'm also going to include a snippet of my band's new song because I've been working super hard at that. I've been doing that every video, just promo as much as I can. If you could check it out, that would be super cool. Hope all of y'all have a fantastic day, night, or whatever time it is for you. And yeah, bye.
Will this betrayal ruin a friendship? Walk different paths, I hope that the kismet blows again, again. Take my claws back. I climb my way up to the sky and join the sun.